One, two, three. Okay, Liwa, tell the audience more about what you do, like in general. What do you
Okay.
do?
So I'm an online trainer.
All right.
I work with people that are struggling to lose weight. So
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
So basically, you're online coach.
Yes,
All right. How many followers on Instagram?
like 46K till now.
So 46K followers, right?
Yeah,
Okay. 6K followers. Let's actually go to your Instagram page. Take a
let's do
look at
that.
it here. Go to Instagram page.
ده جاكال coach لواء نعيم. Coach لواء نعيم. Yeah, that's it.
This is it. Okay, so Coach Liwana, we got 46.7K followers. Break the yo-yo diet, get leaner from our habits nutrition. DM check out to level up. This is your profile. All right, tell me more about like your content structure, everything. Tell me more about what you sell. What's the ticket? What's the price? How many students in the program? Just some overall structure.
Okay, so what I sell first thing is habits and like lifestyle, because without habits and lifestyle we're not going to be able to stick to a diet, we're not going to be able to stick to any routine, of course the gym too. So first thing, I focus on the habits and the lifestyle with people, the things that are like not allowing them to be able to be consistent, let's say. Then at the same time we're going to be working on a nutrition plan that would help them to always like stay full, have the energy, at the same time lose the weight that they need to lose. And regarding that training, I always focus on not only building muscles plus on cardiovascular system, because I'm building a body that would like be able to sustain to be sustained for a long time and would help them to like live longer, let's say.
Okay, what is in terms of like your program, right?
Yeah.
What's the price ticket?
Now it's $800
So
for
eight
four
hundred
months.
dollars for 4 months.
4 month, yeah.
Okay, how many students have bought your program?
Like total, you mean?
Yeah,
Somehow close to 100.
so 100 students. They're not paying full, right?
Not all of them, like
So
less than half.
okay, and the other half they did not complete the payment or some sort, or
Like
they are.
they pay it like two payments or three payments.
Are they consistent?
Not all of them, but some are consistent.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the percentage of audience who are paying in full? Like overall
Let's
of
say 30%, close to 30%.
okay. And the percentage of audience that are on a payment plan but they are completing the payment, like what's the percentage of that?
The people that are like on the full payment, you mean?
Yeah, so like so let's say your program is 800
Yeah.
dollars. They pay 200 every month,
Yeah.
right? What's the percentage of those people that are completing the payment?
Uh, Completing the payment, it's like 70%.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And we're selling this $800 on students. Are you running any ads? Just Instagram?
No, 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 it's only organic.
Awesome. And typically, right now, how much are you at per month? Say the number.
Uh, it's close to 3 to 4K now. That's it.
3 to 4K. How much money you made in the last 30 days?
30 days in total. Halla,
Yeah.
like
Give me
let's say
revenue.
without
Give me revenue. Give me cash collected.
like it's let's say 2.5K is about that.
So revenue 2.5K.
Yeah.
What's the cash collected? How many cash did you collect out of that 2.5K?
Now it's 2K.
All right, awesome. So we got 2.5K cash, 2.5K revenue, 2K cash collected. What's the highest amount of month you ever did?
6K
That's 6K cash collected or what?
collected. Yeah.
6K. Okay. What's the revenue?
It's like so
8K.
sure revenue.
So let's say let's say cash collected and revenue, right? Revenue is the
Okay.
amount of sales you make, but cash collected is actual cash. So for example, people who students who are in the payment plans,
Okay.
right? You count them as revenue. So they invested $800, but they paid $200.
Okay. Now I got you. Okay. So
Obviously, like cash collected is not the same as revenue because you can make 100K in revenue, but only cash collect 20K.
okay.
Right? That's why a lot of people on stories you see like, hey, I hit 100K a month, right?
Uh-huh.
What's your cash collected? Like 20K, 15K, especially in Lebanon, right? So what's the revenue and the cash collected ratio?
Okay. So like the cash collected was 6K, but the revenue was close to 10K and more.
Okay, and you're saying like out of those people who are on payment plans, usually 60% of them actually finish the end line of
60 to 70%, yeah, because like I always choose my people, like the people that I want to work with.
awesome. And
So
you're saying the source of traffic is Instagram, right?
yeah, it's mainly Instagram.
All right, awesome. And to make things clear, right? You're basically like, I want to know, how did you sell those people? Like, what's your current sales process?
Okay, my current sale process is like I contact my new followers. That's the first thing.
Okay.
Number two, the comments on my new videos,
Okay.
because I always add a call to action, plus from stories call to action.
Okay. So we got Reels CTA.
Yep.
All right. We got Reels CTA. We got stories.
Stories and followers.
Stories.
And
New followers.
yeah,
Comments.
yeah, and
Okay.
comments.
So what is the like the usual setting process of that?
Like for each one there is a setting process, let's
All
say.
right.
So the reels call to action, when a person like adds a comment or adds like or go from the reel and contact me, he's a hot lead, so he doesn't need a lot of like chatting in order to lead him to
So not a lot of
to a
nurturing
deal.
because he knows you.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
he wants that.
All right. Stories.
The same thing, but I believe they are hot leads.
Tell me more about. Let's say someone converts on a story. What's the typical CTA on the story?
I always add transformations, let's say, of my clients mainly,
Okay.
and I add like DM me, Jagal, DM me,
Okay.
anything
Okay.
related to
Okay.
that, and that's it.
Okay. What's the setting process? Let's say I DM you this word. But what's the
Yeah.
setting process?
So like let's say you Adam, you've sent me a DM, so you're a hot lead that wants to join my program. So I wanna know like your struggle, what's your main goal, and
Okay.
the motivation, and what do you work regarding to see if you're stressed, and that's one, and to see if you can pay or not before we
Okay.
go on the call.
Okay. What's the questions exactly?
First thing, like I greet him, of course,
Okay.
like a greeting. Then
Okay.
the second thing, I would ask them about their goal. What's your fitness goal that you want to accomplish in the next 4 months, 6 months, let's say. Then after he replies, I relate to what did he say.
Okay.
After that, I go for like, how are you struggling to be able to achieve this
Okay.
goal? Okay, so then I ask them about their motivation, like what motivated you to be consistent towards reaching this goal.
Okay.
After we finish that, we go like why it's important to you to be able to do that. And if I cannot see from his profile he's a person that can pay, I can ask him about his work
Okay.
in order to see if like he's a person that can afford my program or
Okay.
not before
In,
going
in
to
your
the call.
opinion, like where's the current constraint for you? What do you feel like? Is it in the setting, sales, content? What do you
Like
feel?
in the end it's me.
I know. We can. I want to transition that to here though. Like, where,
Okay.
where do you feel like it's the constraint? Is it in the setting,
Like,
sales,
it's
content? What
okay.
part of it?
It's in few things. Content is doing great.
Okay,
I don't feel.
so content is doing great.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of new followers, like big engagement. I'm scaling it.
Perfect.
Then the DM part.
All right.
To be honest, me personally, Liwa, I don't like to spend time in the DMs.
Okay.
Like, some reels like got me like 600 messages. I wasted half of them.
Why?
I don't like to do it. It's my fault.
Okay, awesome. So you don't
Like
like.
I do it, but I like instead of spending let's say 8 hours to book calls, I spend 1 or 2 hours and I like
So
go in terms quickly.
question though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So you say you don't like to do it,
yeah,
but let's say you actually did it.
yeah.
Is the outcome there? Like, will you book qualified book calls? Do you know it's there? Have you
There is
tested it before?
there is some qualified people,
Okay,
of course, but
awesome.
there is if there like if I go into chats, I'm gonna find a lot of qualified clients, let's say.
Okay, and
Qualified
you're saying
people.
like half of them are not currently being contacted because you don't like it.
Yeah, mainly.
All right, and by the way, that's not something bad. And in fact, you brought this up because this is a good sign that we want to go in a different direction that can help you. Because a lot of people, right, they don't like to DM their followers.
Yeah.
Like the offer owner does not want to sit in the DMs. That's totally fine, right? Because there's another way you can actually leverage that without ever messaging anyone, right?
Okay.
And I'll show you how to get almost the same conversions or not even better without ever sending a DM to them.
Oh.
All right, I'll show you how to do that. But later on, you
Yeah.
say you don't like it again. Totally fine. Of course, a lot of info product owners, like coaches, they don't want to spend time in their DMs.
That's
They put a setter and then they fire the setter every 3 months. It's a bit of a process here and
that's
there.
what happens with me.
And the sales process, anything?
Sales process, I'm good with sales, but here in Lebanon we face something related to a card,
Cool.
like transactions.
Awesome.
Like if they are super interested on the call, if the transaction doesn't like proceed or like happens,
Okay.
they're gonna like I'm gonna think about it after 2 days, and or they're gonna ghost me after I
Okay.
reach out again.
Okay.
That's a big thing.
What
in the
Can
sales
you repeat that? Like,
process.
what's the big thing? What's the big constraint on the sales process? Is it the money in their card? Is it like there's what do you feel like in the process?
Like after we close the call without settling a payment, it's like 90% they're not gonna sign up afterwards. But here the place that I live in, it's hard for people always to have cards with them, let's say. That's one. And number two, like uh if I wasn't in the mood, let's say, like it rarely happens, or like if the call was at night and I'm a morning person, I can't have the same, let's say, 100% focus on the call.
Cool.
That would
So
like
it's
ruin the call.
I wouldn't say really we're gonna factor it as energy, right? Because again, like if someone has money, you want to close them. I think right now we cannot work on your energy. Like as you can see right now, I'm not gonna work on you
Yeah.
because I'm gonna use systems tech to actually solve your problem, right? So in a sales process, the big constraint is like having money in the credit card or pulling up the credit card to actually buy, right?
That's a big concern that I'm facing.
Okay, is it just Lebanese people or outside?
Uh, no, no. Outside, like I don't face that a big of a deal on
Okay,
such a
okay,
thing.
okay, cool,
Let's
cool.
say,
That's a good shit. Okay, so you're saying that Lebanese people have that sort of issue of
yeah.
having not money in the credit card, but what's the issue with it specifically? Is it money issue or the logistical issue, like having credit card, or trust issue?
Logistical issues
So
mainly.
it's more logistical. Can you describe what do you get on the call? Like, hey, I
Yeah,
want to put money in the credit card. What's
yeah.
the
Like we have services to pay in the country that I live in, like, but they don't have the full amount or even a small deposit to do it on the call. So they tell me, give me like few hours, give me one day for tomorrow or etc. to be able to put the money, and like they ghost me. It happened like the past week 3 times.
so question? Majority of your sales calls, where are
Yeah.
they coming from?
Uh, Instagram? What do you mean
No,
exactly?
what country?
Like it's the Middle Eastern country mainly, like Qatar, Dubai, all these Middle Eastern countries,
Okay, Lebanon.
Saudi, and sometimes Lebanon. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the percentage? Is it equally?
My goals, let's say, yeah, are in between.
Okay. Question, right? For the sales process, is there anything you give them before the call?
Uh, what do you mean exactly? Like what?
Let's say they book a call in the
Uh
DMs.
huh.
What happens between when they book a call and they show up?
Okay. After they book a call, I contact them on WhatsApp to
Okay.
confirm. I
Okay.
send them a message before a day, sending them some testimonials and like transformations of some of my clients, and I ask them to confirm with the and for the call that's gonna be happening soon.
Okay.
And when they confirm, that's it. I don't do anything
So
else.
that's it.
Yeah, and I wait for the call.
Okay. Awesome. So nope. Well, what I'm seeing here is first of all we got a DM problem, right, and a sales process problem, right? It's not more on the content.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna basically go on the content side. I'm gonna give it just a few tweaks, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna go to the DM side and sales process side and actually fix all that shit,
Let's
right?
do it. Yeah.
Because the thing is with you, it's really not like I thought. The problems are much more bigger. It's a very easy fix, and actually I'll say it. I'll say it right here. It's more of a technical fix.
Uh huh.
All right. It's not more. It's more of a technical and a psychological fix. It's not you, right? It's not the content, right? You basically solve the biggest thing, which is most influencers, coaches, course creators actually suffer from
Uh huh.
getting top of funnel traffic, right? So for your Instagram, right? If I go to the reel section here and I kind of see the views, you're getting a really consistent amount of views, like 50K, 30K, 58K. I wouldn't say there's anything you should do on the content side, right? Thing on it's like your content is not actually the issue, right?
Yeah.
Usually, I would go in and see like, okay, if you're plateauing at a 5K, 10K views per reel, this is a problem. But what I'm seeing here is like 7,000, 16,000, 62,000 to 28,000. That's 3 million views,
Yeah.
right? So my question to you is, are you facing any problem with getting top of funnel traffic?
Like, what do you mean exactly by
So
that?
getting like actually recording content, getting views, is this a problem for
No,
you?
no, no, no. I enjoy
Awesome.
that. I like that a lot. I like to
Okay.
do
What's
it.
the frequency of posting?
I post one reel every single day.
So one reel every single day.
Yeah.
All right. And do you like when do you ask to when do you sell? Like obviously there's you're posting, but when do you ask for a CTA?
Like, I always try to post 3 reels in order to get followers. Let's say
Okay.
follow me for more reels close to that.
Okay.
And the other part are like comment something to send you a freebie.
Okay. So the thing is, like, just I know you're doing good on the content side, but applying those few tweaks will really help you because
Yes, yeah.
I'll show you the basic mechanism behind converting more of your followers and viewers to DM you, right?
Okay.
So there's a concept called, and you may be familiar with it, which is top of funnel traffic, right? Let me actually make sure that I have the right setting here. It's called the top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel traffic. Let me actually show you what this looks like here, right? One second. Funnel, middle of funnel, top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel traffic. So what is top of funnel traffic? Top of funnel traffic is basically, right, you getting views. Okay,
Okay.
you're speaking to a dream follower. You're not selling anything, right? So what is, if I can actually see your content, what is top of funnel traffic? This is a top of funnel traffic, right? Because it got like 3 million views. I think most of your content is top of funnel traffic because the thing is, like, here with every content you're not selling, right? What I want you to do is I want you to pinpoint the reel that you asked for a CTA or comment
Okay. So basically, this reel that got 3 million,
views.
yeah, it was like
Do this to lose fat, common juggle for full diet, abs, abs, abs,
yeah,
abs.
that was my mistake because I
Oh,
need the.
so you said on the video abs, but then you comment. Okay,
Yeah, it was like someone posted the video for me, someone that helps me.
okay,
Yeah,
perfect. So
that was my mistake.
what I would do is I would. This is a really good reel.
Yeah.
I would not do that many often, right? I would do it like on a frequency 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 reels, right? What I
Okay.
wanted to do here is basically I want you to double down on the top of funnel traffic, which is actually getting eyeballs to your page, and you're doing that really, really good, right? You're doing that really, really good. This one is actually, this one got 20,000 likes.
Yeah.
That's really good. 20,000. What was the idea behind this?
Look, I try to simplify calories for people and like how do they gain weight or lose weight.
Okay.
So, and it was a fun way that people
I actually watched,
loved.
yeah, I actually watched this video later on. But
Yeah.
yeah, this is really good. So there's no problem with the top of funnel traffic. You're actually executing this very correctly.
Yeah.
Top of funnel traffic is bringing eyeballs. That's it. You're doing this on a very regular basis, and you're doing it good, which is something that we're really proud of. Right now, what we want to do is maximize the top of funnel traffic to convert more
Okay.
to DMs on your stories and and getting them to actually DM you and book a call, right? So
do
how
we
we're
do
gonna
that?
do this is we're gonna use middle of funnel and bottom of funnel content pieces or conversion system that will help people go into your page and actually DM you, right?
Okay.
So what happens is, have you ever heard of story sequences? Okay,
Yes,
what are
I
you what's
did.
your thoughts about them?
I like them, but like I when I tried them, I didn't see the same engagement as before on my stories. Like I used to have, let's say, 4 to 5K views on my stories, and it went down to less than 1,000. And like some story sequences got something close to like zero actions from people, but others like got me like 5 to 10 DMs from people, which is I don't know if it's good. Like you tell me.
All right, so the thing is, like, here's what most people mess up with story sequences. This is our client, and I'm gonna show you where we did our story sequences with him. So the thing is with story sequences, there's called the engagement phase, and there's actually called pitching. Most people post the story sequences just to pitch, and this is where the views plateau. Usually they get 10,000 views or 5,000 views or 20,000 views. As soon as they post that story sequence, they get 1,000,
Yeah.
right? And the reason why is because there hasn't been any engagement before that. So you're not nurturing, you're asking to marry, right? So what I would do with the story sequences, I would go with something like this. Let me actually show you a very high level view of what this actually means, right?
Let's do
So
it.
let me show you. This is an example of a story sequence. This is like a 30-day or a 22-day story sequence. That's how far you can get with it. So the biggest thing with the story sequence, the biggest part of it is nurturing. Because let me tell you something. There's a saying in Arabic, right? It's called nizra and nahsad,
Yeah.
which like you want to farm and then you want to collect.
Yeah.
But you cannot farm and collect at the same day,
Yeah. I
right?
always do
You
that.
gotta rinse, you gotta make sure the sun is hitting, you gotta put water every few weeks. So the thing about the story sequences, they can make you a lot of fucking money, right? 50K, 100K, 10K in one day, right?
Wow.
In one day. If you use that correctly, right? So the
Okay.
thing is about the story sequences, you're missing the part of nurturing the leads and engaging them before you make your quick ask. You're not going in for like, hey, I want to fuck you. You're going in like, hey, let's date, let's marry, and then I want to fuck, right? So
Okay.
you got to actually see the difference between, hey, a story sequence is a conversion asset. It's a bottom of funnel asset, right? Bottom of funnel is basically getting people you're asking people to marry. This is where you do your CTAs, right? But every bottom of funnel needs at least 5 pieces of middle of funnel content and 15 pieces of top of funnel content.
Okay.
All right. So what am I saying here is when you're doing a story sequence, you cannot do it often. And if you want to do it, there has to be a nurturing pre-phase for that. And I'm going to show you exactly how.
Yes.
So again, we're getting eyeballs to your page. Right now, we got to figure out a way how to nurture those people and get them to actually DM. And then when they're in the DM part, there is a very quick fix. So you don't have to sit any time on the DMs.
Wow.
Anytime on the DMs,
That would
right?
be a
Literally
dream.
convert almost the same people that are DMing you to hop on your sales call, paying in full, right? Even if they're in Lebanon, paying in full, right?
Okay.
And actually increasing your close rates. You
Wow.
will not, your close rates will go from 25% to 60 or 70%, right? You will book a few more calls, but your close rates will go to the roof. And I'll show you how to technically do that. But basically, a story sequence is a really powerful conversion mechanism, but it has to be used correctly. And I'm going to show you how. So, for example, for you, right?
Yeah.
What I would do is you're getting as much as eyeballs as possible. I would triple down on that. I would post more content, right? Let's actually continue you getting more top of funnel traffic, right? This is good. What we're gonna do right now in the next phase or in the beginning phase, we're gonna build out a story sequence for you. We're gonna try to nurture the audience right on stories. We're not gonna do any like CTAs on the posts or whatever.
Okay.
We're gonna focus right now on stories to build and nurture the audience. So when you ask the CTA, you get like thousands of people or hundreds of people, jagal, 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 right?
Okay.
How do we do that? I'm gonna actually show you how. So first of all, the first story what you want to do is you want to post an engagement to a story. It's like I have something huge dropping for traders late March, announcing details there. I want to know one thing before I announce details, right? What do you notice about this story?
It's like people would get curious of such a story.
Not only curious, this triggers the Instagram algorithm. To when you post a Q&A, what happens is when you post a Q&A, people will start responding. Do you know what happens after?
It's gonna like be shown for more people.
Exactly. But what will be shown for more people?
The people that are more engaged in
No, the
buying.
rest of the stories. So if you boost the views on this one, right, you're gonna automatically boost the engagement and the viewers on the next stories. Do you understand? If you post a story sequence, right? Let's say the story sequence is in this phase right here. Let's say it's on day 7, right? You do the ask, like, hey, it's day 7, whatever. I want 50 people in my program. This is where you do the ask, right? What you want to do is you want to have a pre-phase for it. This is literally day 1. You post a Q&A. You post a Q&A. You get
Okay.
people to engage.
What do I get from that?
What you
After
want
they
to do
engage.
is when you're boosting the algorithm to actually pump up your stories. So once we do the ask on day 7, we got at least the maximum amount of views we can get.
Okay.
So what we're
Okay.
doing right now, we're filling up the stage, right? Right now, you cannot do an ask to an empty stage.
Yeah.
We gotta tell the manager of the stage like, hey, I want to pitch. Bring me as much as people to the stage so I can pitch them. How we do that is we talk to the manager of the stage, which is the algorithm, right? To actually tell us to get us more people. How do we do that? Is we leverage this Q&A method. It might be a Q&A method or a poll, something for them to engage, right? It might even be like some like people to reply to a story, but not a CTA. People to reply to us like, hey, what's the biggest thing you're facing? I want to know. Reply. You're not selling
Okay.
them. So the first story, let's say we want to collect 50K
Let's
or 30K. That's
Okay.
actually designed. We want to collect 30K from one story sequence, right?
Okay.
Now, what we want to do is we want to have the bigger the nurturing sequence, right? The bigger this nurturing sequence it is, the bigger the nurturing sequence yeah, fuck man. The story sequence, the phase before it, the moment you do an ask, the better, right? So if you can actually play the game of like upping the duration of it. So instead of making it 7 days, you can make it 14 days, 22 days, even like 2 months.
Okay. It depends on what basically.
So basically for you, I wouldn't wait for a month for you to do the pitch. I would just go in and actually do the pitch at day 14.
Like
I
14
would
days.
warm up all my audience and nurture them, and at day 14, I would literally pitch. That's how I do it. And that's the strategy. The more you actually make the duration smaller, the less cash collected you're going to get because you didn't let your audience sit and nurture for a while.
Okay.
People that are actually viewing your Instagram reels that are getting viral, the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to visit your profile. And if you have a story where you're engaging them, the high chances of them of actually viewing this, they're going to follow you back. They're going to follow you. So what we're trying to do here is we're getting them to engage on the story, right? Your existing followers and your new followers to engage in your story and getting them and hyping them up to the day where you launch a story sequence. One, we're triggering the Instagram algorithm to get you as much as people as possible. So once you do the pitch, and two, you're warming up your existing followers. So when you actually make a pitch, you're ready to receive a lot of people.
Okay, but like on these 14 days, let's say, what I'm gonna be posting every single day.
Let's walk through it, right? So
Okay.
first of all, this is day one, right? Day one, you're gonna post like a Q&A, right? It's like I have something huge dropping for people who are over whatever, like you're unique, like who's your audience, right? This
Fat people.
yeah, for fat people. Yeah, you obviously don't want to say fat, you don't want to
Yeah.
trigger your audience, but I'll send you this template afterwards.
Okay.
What you want to do is basically you wanna tell the audience that you're announcing something. You wanna gauge the interest.
Even though like after 14 days, I'm gonna be telling them about what I'm launching. I'm
Exactly. It's warming up your audience, right? You're not asking them to marry.
Gonna...
There
Okay.
is a bunch of audience sitting in your followers that haven't even, like, it's been 1 year or 2 years, that haven't even DM'd you for a juggle. Like, do you know why?
No.
Because you're asking, almost every time you do the ask, you're asking them to marry, but you haven't fully warmed them up, gave them value within the slot. There's a big
Like
60% of audience.
Psychological factor for people. What's the difference?
If you ask people to marry you without giving any value, right, the high chances of them DMing you, let alone book a call, let alone paying in full or closing, will be so low. If you use the strategy of the nurture sequence and the value sequence, right, and gauging their interest at day 14, when you do the ask, you've provided them a lot of value. You've let them watch multiple videos, which we're going to talk about how. You're putting them inside of a WhatsApp community before you even pitch. And at day 14, once you pitch, you drop the ball, you make the ask.
Okay.
All right? Yeah. So the thing is, like, what you're trying to see here, you're just seeing stories, but you don't know what's happening in the back end.
No.
All right? On the back end, I'm gonna show you how to basically gauge the interest and to actually extract those followers who are interested in you to join your waitlist program before you launch. So let's actually walk through it, right? So this is day one, right? Day one, you post the Q&A. We're gonna use the answers later on as bullets because you're gonna answer them. Or what you want to do is you want to put you can type on the questions yourself, right?
Okay.
All right, you can use that strategy. Day two, again, another algo booster, right? A poll. How long have you been trying to diet for? Whatever. It's like 1 year, 2 years, whatever, or like body percent, whatever fits with your audience, right?
Okay.
This is, by the way, this is day one. Day two is like 2 stories. Again, you can play with this as much as you want, but the thing is, you do not. The goal with this 14 days, you don't want to pitch. You don't want to do the ask.
Mm-hmm.
You want to provide value. You want to nurture the audience. You want to give them as much as possible of content, right? So they can break their beliefs. They can sell on who Liwa is, and when you want to do the ask, they're more competent to actually give you their money.
Okay.
Okay. This will reflect so much on the sales calls. This will reflect. You're gonna notice a lot of people, they're coming on the sales calls ready to pay within 15 minutes. Right? This is a very different mechanism. What we're trying to do is we're nurturing the traffic from top of funnel to middle of funnel to bottom of funnel. What is top of funnel? Top of funnel is what you're doing already, getting new eyeballs to the traffic, getting new eyeballs to your Instagram page. Who are your followers? Mostly people who want to diet. Boom. We've actually fixed that part. Now it's to getting them to basically nurture. This is middle funnel. Middle funnel is basically nurturing your audience.
Okay.
Bottom of funnel is when you do the ask. So that's actually, what is your question so far about this?
Like, how do I come up with the stories?
It's very simple. You just follow this step, right? So first of all, day one, right? It's a Q&A question. Day two is like a poll, right? And then you gauge the audience. Like, I have something massive launching soon. Or at date, let's say, if we're doing 14 days for now, it will be at Feb. For example, I have something launching at Feb, right? Keep an eye, watch. Like, I'm launching something soon, right? This is like day one and day two. Day three, it's like day three again. We're asking them a question, another Q&A. How long have you been stuck body fat percentage of like 35. That's the fattest person. I don't know, something like that, right? And you
Okay.
put Q&As, right? I'm doing one of the biggest things I've ever done for people who want to diet in 15 days or 14 days. If you're a serious whatever, you don't want to miss this. March or February, be ready. You see how we're gauging the interest. We're using, again, from day one till day 14, we're gauging the interest. We're actually telling the Instagram algorithm that when we actually do the CTA, you bring me as much as people as possible by using those engagement stories all along. Do you understand? We're more warming up the audience, right? And then at day 5, again, we remind them of the event, right? We put a link. I'll tell you exactly what to do. And all you want to do from day 1 to day 14 is break beliefs, provide value, and tell them there's a launch coming. That's it, right? This is very simple. Like you don't have to stress about it, what to post. Obviously, like you can work on a template. We'll show you on later.
Okay.
But what you want to do from day 1 to 14 is provide a lot of value, break their beliefs, right, and also getting them to know about your big launch that you're doing. Now, within this strategy, you're going to tell me, Adam, okay, so those are the stories. What happens on the back end? You need two things. You need a WhatsApp community or a group, and you need about 1 to 3 YouTube videos. I would say like two YouTube videos that you're really giving value. You're sitting on a laptop, just recorded. You're sitting on a laptop and you're opening up your laptop and you're literally recording a 1 hour YouTube video of a case study or how you took this person from X to Y, or literally just providing value on how to lose weight or what your ICP wants. Is that fair?
Yep.
Okay. I would record, if I was you, I would literally sit down, open my laptop, go to loom.com, press record, and I would literally talk for like 3 hours. Talk about 3 hours providing value. I had this case study, and I had this case study, and I had this case study. Here, how to go, talking to my ICP, providing value. Now, how we're going to use this? This is a conversion asset. So when we're doing the story sequences, at day 5, we're going to tell people like, hey, join our WhatsApp for our pre-launch. You're going to get a lot of people that want to join your WhatsApp.
Okay.
Why do they want to join your WhatsApp? Because you're releasing a free training. So once people join your WhatsApp, right, from now to like day 14, right, you're opening up the cart to join your WhatsApp. From on WhatsApp, you want to pin the video of the free training, and you want to get as much as people on the WhatsApp to watch that video. All right, this is where you're nurturing those. The people in the WhatsApp are literally the people that are going to close. If you nurture them, you're basically going to increase your close rates and the pips and everything. Do you understand? This is a big part of the nurture game. It's a big part of it. So part of the story sequence is, again, day 1 to 14, gauge the interest, getting them to join the WhatsApp, and getting them to know that there's a launch coming. On the WhatsApp, you're providing the value, which is basically to watch the free training.
It's only a community that we don't chat on it. Only I post my YouTube videos.
No one talks about it. You literally, this is a WhatsApp group that you can delete after the launch, right? This is literally everyone who you want to sell to. They're not going to be on DMs yet. They're going to be on the WhatsApp. And then we're going to go to the DM part.
Okay.
All right? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is, what you're trying to do is you're extracting the quality leads right now. We're using to extract the quality leads to join a WhatsApp, to join a community. And again, you don't have to use the WhatsApp group type of shit. You can just rely on the CTS and the stories. But what we're trying to do is we're literally what we want to do is we're trying to nurture as much as people as
And
possible.
to see who's like really wanna get better in his
And
life.
get them to watch the free training.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
So I don't put post my free training on Instagram. I only post it on the WhatsApp
You
group.
tell them, hey, by the way, I have a free training, but you can only access it if you join this WhatsApp group. So reply to the story or press on that link. It has the WhatsApp group.
So directly they're gonna be in the WhatsApp group.
Exactly. That's basically it, right? So what happens is from day 1 to 14, you have people in WhatsApp, they're watching the video. You have people waiting for your launch. At day 14, what do?
Like I pitch my offer.
Exactly. And this is where you're going to notice that there's a lot of more views that you usually get when you're posting an average story. One, because you train the algorithm to actually give you the views. And two, you have a lot of people that are ready, like holding the credit card ready to buy. You're going to pitch it on your stories. You're going to pitch it on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay? This is the nurturing part. This is where you understand how to convert followers and viewers to fucking people who want to pay with their credit card. Now, Once you actually do this, you're going to receive a lot of applications, a lot of DMs, whatever. It's very easy. You
How can I
don't,
see the launch phase? Like, what did he do? What did?
now this is a bit more complex because this is pitching. He didn't do the ask. He was literally nurturing his audience for a webinar. He's
Ah,
selling on a live webinar.
okay,
We don't want to do that right now. It's not the stage for that. Right now, I'm just telling you where the story sequence comes. If you post the story sequence directly, you're not gonna get as much distraction as possible. You're asking to fuck, right? But if you're dating and then going on a second date and then engaging, providing value, showing who you truly are, getting people sold on your character, on your value, once you actually do the pitch, you get people to raise their credit cards and ready to buy. Do you understand?
yep, I do.
The last phase with you is not like now we fixed the nurturing part, right? There's a lot of stuff that come with it, like how to structure your reels to funnel that traffic. Right now, I'm telling you like it's very, very, very basic structure of it, right? Now let's get into the technical part. You said that you hate DMing people,
I do.
all right? So what you want to do is you want to have ManyChat. ManyChat, what ManyChat does is basically it automates the first message.
Okay,
After it automates the first message, right? So let's say people on your story sequence, you said apply or Jagal, right? And you prompt ManyChat, right, to once someone types Jagal to send them a message. You can also prompt it like if someone accidentally sends apply or Jagal with low case keywords, whatever.
let's say any word that he says on this story.
Exactly. Just Jagal, for example, because when people type Jagal, they're not replying, they're interested. So we want to only prompt to this word. So what happens is they reply to the message. There's an automated message from ManyChat Reels. And then after they send the other message, you send them a link. We can automate this later. You can send them a link. It's a type form link, where it has all the qualifications.
Okay,
Okay, they enter the type form. The first thing, the first name, last name, the first name, last name, phone number. Here you got their information before you even ask any questions, because if they drop off, you have their information already. And then you ask like 1 to 3 qualifying questions. For you specifically, here's what I would do. If you're getting a lot of people that in Lebanon or whatever that they don't have credit card access, the logistical issue that we talked about, you can insert 2 questions. Do you have more than 500, like a financial question? Do you have more than $500?
but wouldn't that trigger any?
Exactly. That's what we want to do. We want to only get qualified people on the call.
Okay,
That's what we want to do. We want resistance. This is where we fix the problem of too many people DMing you to you're losing half. Then I would rather lose maybe half of the half and get as much as qualified people on the call.
okay,
All right. So with a Typeform link, it actually does very well with quantity audience. And who do you want on the call? Would you rather have 10 calls every day and you're closing one, or three calls and you're closing two?
of course, 3 calls.
Exactly. Less effort. You're not even DMing people. You're setting that Typeform. You're increasing the friction. And again, it doesn't have to be crazy. Last name, and phone number. 3 qualifying questions, 2 financial questions, and then there's a CTA where they can actually WhatsApp you. What I would do here, which is very important, is I would get them to again watch the video that you did after they booked they actually applied for the application.
Okay, but they already like watched the video because I posted on the group.
No, there's the people that didn't watch the video. They didn't even join the WhatsApp.
Ah,
All
okay.
right. And again, everyone who wants to apply to book a call with you, once they fill the application, it goes 2 ways. This app, what Typeform does, it disqualifies people automatically.
Yep.
So if they pick below $500, they said, hey, you're not qualified. What you can do is you can probably watch some free stuff on YouTube on Liwat's program.
Yeah.
If you are qualified, right? If they're qualified, they will book a call. They will say it's like a thank you page or like a thank you element on Typeform, and it will say, "Hey, you booked a call with Liwat. You're actually allowed to book a call, right? They book a call. After they book a call, they get redirected to actually watch the video. And this is
Okay.
where before they get in the call, they're watching the video and they have a higher chances of them to close, right? Because what you're missing here is not reminders. You already have that dialed up. What you're missing is a pre-framing asset. So once they book a call to once they join, they need something to watch. They need to get provided value so the close rate can increase, right?
Okay.
This is the elements. This will fix everything that related to the DMs, nurturing sequences, and basically increasing your close rates, getting more piffs. That's it.
Okay.
What questions do you have?
Like, At this moment, like I'm not gonna be posting any stories except the stories related to my like big announcement in 14 days,
Exactly.
let's
And
say.
in the process, we're recording a YouTube video, we're setting up the type form, right? You're doing all the technical bullshit. You're setting
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
WhatsApp group, right? You're preparing the conversion assets like the YouTube video. Maybe if you can record a couple of YouTube videos, everything you can find, you can put it in a playlist so they can watch it. You know, this is what you're doing in the 14. You're gathering data, you're putting it up together, so you can actually pitch it
Okay,
and direct traffic to it.
okay.
Do you like, what questions do you have more? Again, this solves like Typeform solves the Typeform and ManyChat solves your DM problem, right? You get more people to
Like
close on the call.
the thing is, like I feel throughout the way, the 14 days plus the last day, it's gonna trigger a lot of resistance. Like for some people it might like say, he's out there for my money only in the end. Like he's, before I even tell them about my offer or what do I give them, like some people would say like $500 for a trainer. Like
Question: are you putting the price on the stories?
nope.
Exactly. How do you usually do the story sequences?
Like as you told me.
Then what's the difference between this and that?
Between what and what?
This launch phase and what you just said.
Okay, so what I felt like, the thing that you told me about the stories,
Yeah.
it's gonna make people more engaged and wait for what I'm gonna be launching. Okay,
Yes.
so people would get curious. In the end, when they go to the type form, like maybe for the people who's there for only for the free part, they're gonna say, okay, that's I'm done here. And for the people that are maybe like are willing to invest, they're gonna like continue with that. So
Frame and positioning. From day one, we're not going to announce free training. We're going to announce that I'm releasing a program. That's it. From day one, we're telling people like there's a program. What like I don't see any real concern of you not actually. It's like you already sell a program. People are aware of it. But right now, what we're doing is we're getting more people to buy it, and we're providing value in the process.
okay, but like for some people, if they don't know exactly what they're going into, they're gonna say, no, I'm not gonna pay for a coach $500 or like $900 or whatever, because they don't know what this coach offered. Because like some coaches like would give you any type of training, let's
Do you
say.
want those people on the call?
Uh, no, but I want money.
Exactly. So you don't want people on the call. You don't want those people on the call. Those people got provided value. They watched the training and then they fucked off. They're
Okay.
not. Are they gonna pay anyway?
If they're there only to see to like for the money part and to see like if I'm like cheap or not, let's say, they're not gonna buy, because when they're not there for the value, they're there for the month. Like if I'm like
Do you
cheap.
want those people inside of your program?
No.
Then what we're doing is we're getting as much as people that you want inside of the program, and you're not hurting anyone along the way. And the biggest thing you're doing here is you're just providing the value. And if they don't want to buy, they just don't swipe their credit card.
Yeah, that's 100% true. And regarding like at the same time, I use ManyChat to contact the new followers. So if I contact my new followers, okay, at the same time, these new followers, I didn't end up booking a call, but at the same time, they DM'd me again, or like in order not to waste, let's say, people who've used the story, do I stop the ManyChat automation for the new
What I
followers?
would do is I would just switch to ManyChat on when it's talking to the new follower
Yeah.
and they reply, right? Obviously, you do not want to start the setting process because they're new followers, right? It will
Okay.
affect your booking rate. It will like it will decrease. You're gonna get a lot of trash leads. We're gonna tell them like, hey, by the way, drop me a follow. Oh, they're following, right? By the way, watch me a video. Watch this video.
So
Watch this free training.
I send them the video only.
Send them a value conversion ask like a training.
You mean, for example, the YouTube that I'm gonna be doing, so
Exactly.
I can
Any value.
automate that.
Exactly. Any value conversion asset for every new
Okay.
follower, and give them a gift.
So you're telling me here what I'm doing is only I'm making them warm. Plus, I'm not gonna at all go for people and tell them let's go on
Exactly.
a call.
Exactly.
They're gonna like, for example,
They're
go
gonna
for the
reach
call.
out to you once they're
Okay.
ready. Right
Okay.
now, we flip the table. We're not
Okay.
asking new followers. We're not even asking existing followers to DM, like setting up. We're gonna do the story sequence. We're gonna do the launch. We're gonna provide them value, and then when we launch, DM Jagal. Oh, we got 100 spots, and they're gonna DM you.
Okay.
You're gonna see people are gonna fight for you.
Okay.
You're never gonna see that before.
I never got this like spark in me from for a
Yeah, yeah,
while.
it can work really well.
Yeah, I like the idea. It's like what
By the
concept?
way, this $0 an ad spend, you're doing like you continue what you do, and you just flip the story. That's it.
Like,
You just add the stories.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
just flipping what's inside. We're not putting any money. We're not telling you to record this video. Not any ads. And literally, all the story sequences you're gonna see, there's no video. It's just a lifestyle photo of you. You're in the gym, and a Q&A or a text form. That's it. What is required from you is just those YouTube conversion assets, or like the value, where you're really providing
Which
value.
is the easiest part for me. I like to talk.
And I'll tell you the thing is right now, disregard everything that we said, right? The reason why your close rates are not where they are right now is because it's not a logistical issue. It's not people are not do not have money in their card.
Qualified leads.
Because when someone no, it's not about quality leads. Because when someone wants something, they can whenever they want choose to be
Yeah,
resourceful, right?
I
They can
understand
sell their
that.
car. They can sell any like ask me when I want to buy a coaching program, right? Which I'm gonna buy another one pretty soon. I maybe if I don't have the full money for it, it's like maybe a 5 or 6 figure investment. I will literally sell something to buy because I know it's worth. How do you do that? It's because you provide a conversion asset before they even book a call. You nurture them. You provide them value. They've seen at least 3 hours of your content. They trust you, and that's when you ask for the $500. They're gonna find a way to find. Hey mom, hey dad, I'm gonna work this second job. I have some money saved, right? It's really not a logistical issue, more of trust. And with that, you can solve everything. And everything we were talking about here is just funneling traffic to the conversion asset, nurturing them, getting to know who more Liwa is, and then when you're making the ask on the close and on the sales calls, they're
So
gonna close.
I've got a question.
Yeah,
After I finish my launch,
yeah,
I
good
do
question.
another one, like let's say 20 days.
No, there is a specific method. It's like after you finish the launch, right? After one, they're gonna say, "Hey, spots are taken," right? And then after 1 week, you might want to say, "Hey, I made a mistake." Right? We've got too many applications, this and that, and there's people that do want to apply and they reply to me or whatever. I'm just gonna open 10 more spots.
Okay,
Right? This actually squeezes in the people that really wanted to apply but didn't. But you post this after like 7 days.
okay.
But again, this is a little bit complex. I will just worry about this part right now.
Let's think about this one.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing that's popping up in my mind, would that really work? Let's say the thing that I'm asking is like, would really people be engaged in the end and they're gonna contact me the way that I'm thinking about it? Like, would I get a lot of people to be engaged?
The question you have to ask yourself, what is the downside of this?
Nothing. I'm not gonna lose anything.
Exactly. So you tried it and you didn't lose anything. And you pitched.
Okay.
Like there's no downside to this. Like
No, no,
if
no.
if I'm asking you to spend like $5,000 in this,
No,
right,
no,
an
no,
ad
no.
spend, I would at least like give a little bit of concern to that question. But since again, this is using your current resources, this will not affect anything.
Okay. I'm willing to start with that. To be
Okay.
honest, yeah.
Okay. So this is how you fix the setting problem, the DMing problem, and I've given you a way to do a semi-launch to your story sequences. So once you get that amount of people who are DMing you use technology, Typeform, ManyChat, to filter the leads, right, and then getting them to get only qualified people to book with you. That's it. As a little note, value conversion assets like recording like a 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour video that has a lot of value, you should do that. Put it in a YouTube playlist and
Like,
then send it
can
to anyone
I
who's cold or warm.
split the videos? Because like, for me personally, I'm never gonna watch a video which is 2 3 hours.
That's a false. The thing is like with here's the thing, right? If you split the videos, I wouldn't go with that. Let me tell you why. If I see like a 6 hour video on YouTube, you know that this person went so long to record 6 hours, and what happens is they are entitled, like they're watching it. They're not gonna press pause into the next video. If they surpass like 1 hour or 2 hours, they're already sold. What we want to do is we want to make sure that's all in one video as much as possible. We don't want to do playlists.
Okay.
All right, because as soon as they see like 3 hours on the YouTube, like, oh, this has a lot of value. That's the frame, right? But everyone posts 10 minutes, 12 minutes video. This is where you're losing value. If you post
Okay.
like a 3 hour, you're fucking ahead all of your competition. That's it.
Yeah.
Any other question?
Nope.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you, Adam.
How was this, Hamzat? Is this really good?
خلصنا?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. وقفت لحتى نحكي.
يلا, I'm gonna stop this.